Lady Fatima closed all doors of reconciliations with tyrants, and she actually signed that with her blood and the blood of her baby Muhsin. And Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, the commander of the faithful, was the witness. And of course, Amir al-Mu'mineen won't break the promise that he gave Lady Fatima. When Imam Ali alayhi salam came to her and told her, "Oh, Lady Fatima, they want to visit you, if you may." And she replied, "I don't want them to visit me after all they did to me and to you and to our house." Imam Ali said, "But I want them to visit you. I've got a point of that." She said, "Al-baytu baytuk wal-hurratu zawjatuk." It's your house, Ali. Of course. And they visited Lady Fatima and saluted her and said, "Salamun alaykum," and she did not reply to them. They said salam again, she did not reply to them. And she didn't say anything. They told her, "You are the daughter of our Prophet. We'd like you to talk and tell us what you want. And let us put an end to this conflict and dispute." Lady Fatima told them, "Yes, I will reply you under one condition. If you just listen to me and answer my question." They said, "Of course, we are happy to do so." She said, "Did you hear my father saying to all Muslims that Fatimatun bad'atun minni, Fatima is part of me. Yu'dhini ma yu'dhiha, wa yasurruni ma yasurruha." Whatever pleases her, it will please me as well. And whatever bothers her, it bothers me as well. Man aghdabaha faqad aghdabani. Whoever makes her angry, he's actually making me angry. And whoever makes me angry, he's actually making Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala angry. They said, "Of course, we've heard your father saying that several times." And then Lady Fatima said, "Allahumma shahad." Oh Allah, you are the witness. فَإِنَّهُمَا أَغْضَبَانِ. They bothered me, they made me angry, and I will not be pleased with them up to the day of judgment. Even Sahih al-Bukhari, in his 5th volume, mentions that the Prophet said that Fatimatun man aghdabaha faqad aghdabani wa man ardaha faqad ardani. And then they left after Lady Fatima told the first one that I will curse you in all of my prayers. They left the house of Lady Fatima, and the first one started to cry, weep like baby, because Lady Fatima broke him from within, as her grandfather Ibrahim broke those idols. And then the second one saw him and told him, "Really? Are you crying for saying of a woman?" And then they left. And then Lady Fatima looked at Ali ibn Abi Talib and told him, "Okay, Ali, you had what you want. And are you willing now to do what I order you to do? Ma amuruka bih." This is the exact vocabulary that Lady Fatima used. Ma amuruka bih. What I order you to do. He replied, "Na'am sayyidati." Yes, my lady. And she said, "Okay, if I pass away, I'd like you to bury me at night time, and do not let those who oppressed me to attend my funeral. He said, "That's it for you." So Lady Fatima closed the door, or all doors of reconciliations between Hashemite and the Quraysh, who actually oppressed her and oppressed Amir al-Mu'mineen, the commander of the faithful, Ali ibn Abi Talib salamullahi alayhi. And we have to put that in our mind when we want to analyze the history. So, we talked about how Imam Ali alayhi salam dealt with the first Khalifa. What about the second Khalifa? Did he actually went to the mosque and prayed behind him and was nice and keen with him as some sects say? Of course not. Of course not. Just see what is happening around the globe nowadays. How they are attacking even kids in schools. Look at Afghanistan. 2 years in the month of Ramadan, they attacked schools of Shia people. And they killed children. As Umar ibn Sa'd attacked actually and killed and aimed the throat of Ali al-Azghar salamullahi alayhi. They are killing us. So, if someone just comes and says that, yes, nothing happened, everything went good, so why are you still killing us? Just tell me that. So whoever reads the history of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam and the history of Khulafa so-called, when he sees that Lady Fatima was angry with the first Khalifa and second Khalifa, and that has been mentioned in the very authentic books such as Sahih al-Bukhari, and he also hears and listens and reads in that very authentic book to them, Sahih al-Bukhari, that the Prophet ﷺ said that فاطمة بضعة مني من آذاها فقد آذاني ومن آذاني فقد آذى الله. Okay? He has to decide. Now, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It's time for decision. You have to decide, brother. You have to decide, sister. Do you want to resurrect with Ali ibn Abi Talib and Lady Fatima in the day of judgment? Or you want to be with them? It's up to you. ما جعل الله لرجل من قلبين في جوفه. You don't have two hearts in your body to love with one heart and hate with the other heart, or to love Hashemite with one heart and to love their enemies with the spare heart. No, you only have one heart, one love, one faith, one decision, one step that you have to take, and it's up to you. Do you want to be with Lady Fatima, or you want to be with her enemies? And actually, I've seen one Sunni scholar, I saw that a few years ago on the internet. He said in one of his speeches, yes, we admit that there were a dispute between Lady Fatima and the first Khalifa. No doubt in that. And yes, I admit that when Lady Fatima passed away, she was angry with the first Khalifa. However, I have to say that Fatima was wrong and not the first Khalifa. Okay, what are you going to do about فاطمة بضعة مني من آذاها فقد آذاني? Are you trying to manipulate people's mind? We have to open our eyes, to mind our steps, to try to be with haqq, and don't worry about any other thing. Be with haqq. The Prophet told Ammar ibn Yasir, Ya Ammar, لو سلك الناس كلهم واديا وسلك علي بن أبي طالب واد آخر فاسلك وادي علي فإنه لا يخرجك من هدى ولا يدخلك في ضلالة. If all people go from a road and only Ali ibn Abi Talib decides to go the other way, go with Ali ibn Abi Talib. Why? Because Ali ibn Abi Talib won't kick you out, expel you from the right path, and won't deviate you from the right path and put you on the wrong path. So be with Ali ibn Abi Talib, because Ali ibn Abi Talib is the haqq.